My name's Stephanie. I'm a wedding planner in Vail, Colorado, and in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create your wedding guest list. Now, I'm not going to tell you who you should invite and who you shouldn't, but I will tell you that the cost of a wedding guest where I live is about $500 a person. So if you're looking to control your budget, a good way to do that is to control your guest list. And I'm also going to tell you some etiquette guidelines that can help you decide who to invite to the wedding. So first, I'll tell you what's customary, and that is to invite all family, unless they're super distant and they don't have a relationship with you or your parents. You also want to invite anyone who's played a significant role in your life. It's not customary to give everybody a +1. It's also not customary to invite any kids or coworkers unless you're really good friends with them. Now I'm going to show you how to organize your wedding guest list. I like to use an Excel document for the guest list, and I like to have 2 separate tabs. And the tab we're working on now includes the formal names, how you would write them on the envelope, nothing abbreviated in the address, and then their phone number and email in case we need to get a hold of them in case they don't RSVP or something. And let's talk about how to write the names on the envelope. A married couple would be like reservation number 1, Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan Smith. Say you have a same-sex couple and they're married but they have different last names. You would put the person who's closest to you first, or you could do it in alphabetical order and you would write their names on the same line. Just like that. Say you have a married couple, heterosexual with different last names, you would put her name first and then his name next. Say you have 2 married doctors with the same last name, you would put doctors, Matthew and Kelly Stevens. If you have an unmarried couple that lives together, you would do it the same as a married couple with different last names. Or you could put whoever's name first, who's closest to you, or you could do it in alphabetical order. If you have a married couple where the woman is the doctor, you would put her name first. So Dr. Janet Newman and Mr. John Smith. If you have an unmarried woman under the age of 30, you would use Miss, M-I-S-S. If you have an unmarried woman over 30, you would use Miss, M-S. If you have a widowed woman, you have an option. It would be good to ask her which one she prefers. For example, you could do like Mrs. Jonathan Jones, or you could do Ms. Susan Jones, or Mrs. Susan Jones. If you have a divorced woman, you also have an option. It could be Ms. Susan Jones or Mrs. Susan Jones. And again, it would be good to ask her what she prefers. Okay, this is another unmarried couple that does not live together. If that is the case, you could put their names on separate lines,
or you could send them each an invitation. And then last is like a family, and you would put the kids on separate lines. And then the next tab is for tracking RSVPs. So you still want the reservation number, but you need to know the guests' first names, and this is how you track the RSVPs. You'll also need to track it's also a good idea to track the entree selection on this one as well.
That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you thought this video was helpful, please subscribe and click on the bell. And I hope to see you next week. Bye!